We're just gonna let this go and go and go. Good evening, everyone. Even though I'm the only one here. Period. Alright. Stream looks good. Computer works. D-Money Squad. Thank you for swinging by, good sir. I'm giving you my best English bow right about now. We are gonna go through and get this tier 1 alpha one shot. Let me burn a little bit of energy, and once we get going, get a few people in here, I will announce what the how I'm gonna do these giveaways this evening. It's gonna be something simple. uh, Man, beginner, normal. I do need a science catalyst. I don't need those though. Let's go do these real quick. Jam the man. What the who's dude? Yeah, I know, man. I've been MIA for quite some time. Life has just let's see. Hang on, I gotta think about this for a second. They're gonna want me to have a class advantage champ. Life has just been busy, working, quite a bit, and what free time I do have, haven't really been making, of course, any content. There we go, Blade, and him. Let's knock this out. But just kind of felt like doing a stream tonight. I'm gonna knock out a straight one shot on this alpha, and then kind of call it a night. I know there'll be some other people streaming, but I thought it'd be cool to hang out with you guys for a little bit since it's been a minute. Buzzard728, good to see you too, sir. You do beers, not bows. I hear you. I hear you. I'm gonna drink water tonight. Keep it going. Ciao from Italy. All right. Grinding for 2K 5-star shards. Very nice, Massimo. I just crossed 12.1 myself, so I'm done in that arena, which is kind of nice. I kind of knew that the alpha was coming up, so I wanted to prep and make sure that I was ready to just throw all my best champs right at the alpha arena. Because man, when they do these midweek arenas like this, whether it's the basic or it is the alpha, you want to get those in, but if you're going for shards, it's also very difficult to fit them in. Well, I take that back. If I'm going for the 2K shards, when I got to hit over 12 mil, I really got to pace myself or hit it hard early. That way I can get there. If I'm only doing 6 mil, it's not so bad. Thanks, Jam. I appreciate that, man. Glad to see me back at it. I do appreciate that. Dreamin', what's up, boss man? Hey, I'll tell you what, dude. We're not gonna let anybody give you a hard time. We will mod you. There you go. Boom. You cannot be kicked or timed out. I've not had time for 2K lately. No, dude, I totally understand. When I'm working out of my office, I can usually, I still do the 6 mil for the 1K shards. That's pretty easy. But the 2 mil requires like a third round in the middle of the day, even if it's just my top champs. But 15, 20 minutes when I'm really busy and stuff, I just don't have it in the middle of the day. So I hear you. Steiny TV, what is up, man? Life is going good. I hope that you're doing well. I know that you kind of posted that I'm retiring thing and walked away from the game for a little bit, but I've seen you put out some content lately, man. So you back at it? Are you putting in time, grinding? Are you in an alliance, or what's your activity level like right now, man? Fitz Shillingford, my English brother from a Georgia mother. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. I catch you in all them other chats. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I might make a comment, and then I'm just listening, so I don't really read chat or something. So if you said hi or what's up and I didn't reply, I wasn't ignoring you. Just I'm just listening to it for background noise most of the time. Weren't you the last person to kick me from our chat? You might be right. Keep trying to convince me to rank 5 my Proxima. You're gonna find yourself trying to join MMX. Throwing my hat in the ring for the Omega Red tomorrow. Ooh. Oh, D Money. Good luck, bro. 50 mil. I'll be honest with you. I think you're going to need to go 60 plus. But good luck to you, sir. Good luck. Abakram, yo. How are you this evening, sir? Hope everybody's doing good, man. I feel like there's been a lot of stuff going on in the game recently, but I feel like most of it's been pretty good. Hasn't been a lot of, I mean, yesterday's little thing where you couldn't rerun the danger rooms, uncanny danger rooms. That's fine. I mean, little stuff like that happens. They've already acknowledged it. They gotta fix for it. But this patch, surprisingly, has come out relatively smoothly, unless I'm missing something, because right now you're getting double map 6 rewards. So that's been awesome. I pulled over 9,000 tier 2 alpha shards in 3 days. So of course that's pretty high on the luck spectrum. We've had some guys with 2,000 or less, but at the same time, like, everything's been going pretty good, man. So I've been enjoying that. Drill Sergeant Manny reporting for duty. I need you on your hands and knees, Cam. Oh wait, you already are. Never mind. Oh, sorry, man. I got off on a little tangent there. Yeah, I'm back in a 5x5. Good balance between work, life, and MCOC. Hey, man, life is all about balance. So I'm glad for you, Steiny, because I think that there's a lot to enjoy about this game and this community, as long as it's not like overtaking other parts of your life. I'm Pepe, unfazed, yay or nay. Man, I've ran it and I liked it when I ran it, but then I put points in other stuff. It just depends on what you're seeing. Like, are you seeing a lot of evade champs on your paths? Are you having trouble with them, or do you not have a particular counters for them? And at the same time, like, are your defenders, like, are they going to be attacked potentially by like a Stark Spider-Man, so that you can maybe catch them off guard? So it's worth a couple of points. 1 point I really don't feel is worth it. I know Brian Grant has said, one has done well for him. I've had 1 point in there before and I found it absolutely useless. So I'm kind of like high level, 4 points, 5 points kind of guy. But that's totally up to you, man. I don't run it 90% of the time, and it's just fine. I'm just fine without it. So it is totally up to you, but it can be worth it. No MMX for me. I want to do my own fights. That's not. You're not throwing out accusations, are you? I think we've got them in war, so this should be fun. This should be fun. Thanks, Fitz. Appreciate that, man. I'm glad to be streaming. Yeah, it seems like my phone was giving me a hard time too. My computer went down for 2 weeks and had to update the operating system, and my computer is shot. I mean, not my computer, my phone. I mean, it still works, but like certain speakers on it are out. My battery is basically, they said, is basically depleted, and it's just not worth fixing. So I was kind of glad that the stream, when I fired up, did some speed tests and stuff, it all worked out really well. Heisenberg 420. What is up, the guy with the duped 6-star void? Oh, you make me sick. I can't pull that guy if my life depended on it, man. It sucks so bad. I have like 100 six stones science. I have 15 or so in overflow, and yeah, still can't seem to get a science worth ranking. So is what it is. Is what it is. You're sure going 60, but in streams going 50. There you go, D Money. There you go. 48. 48. Let people think if they get 50, they're going to cut you out. I think overall everything's been great. I kind of wish they'd said something about possibly toning down Node 29 specifically. Yeah, I'm just a little disappointed that they didn't seem to ask for any feedback or take into consideration, like, I'm sure what their stats and stuff show about it, or hey, does this, because man, it's pretty brutal. I mean, it can be done, but you're not going to do it without boosting for sure in one shot. Icy Broomstick, I like that name. Hello, sir. Real deal. Yeah, man, it has been a minute. I'm not even sure when the last time I posted something. What's funny is I saw some of my analytics right before I tuned in, or I got everything going, and it said that I'd gained 3 subscribers last month and had over 11,000 minutes of views. So maybe my old content is still relevant. I don't know. I need to I need to put something out there. There is some cool stuff. I've always wanted to do like a 2 year progression video. I'm a little over 2 years now, and I've wanted to do some other stuff, man. But real life just kind of anytime I have for video editing, I need to be actually working. So everyone, hey, saying hi to each other in every other stream. You got it, Jam. It's where it's been. Taz, I'm glad to hear your sexy voice again, sir. You got a 6 star void, Donnie? Where's the ban button for this guy? Ugh, man, I got a 4 star. He saw me through some of season 1, and then you know, I mean his health pool just wasn't really high enough, and people started pulling the 5 star and getting him up to 455, 565. It just ugh. But yeah, I would love to pull. I waited until the new 6 stars got added. Of course, he was in the basic 6 star pool prior to yesterday, but I went ahead and I waited for the new champs, and I got a storm. So new champ, more arena points, but I'm waiting for like a Sentinel, Corvus, of course Void, Killmonger. It rolled over from Killmonger actually to Storm. Just somebody useful, fun and useful. I'm Donnie Band. Now you are. We can change your name. 3 subs now. You've streaming better than me. Dude, you hang in there. I caught your stream a little bit the other day, and actually, it's so funny, man. I told some guys in the alliance, I was like, I thought he was a black guy. Like, I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not racist or nothing, but it was just when I saw you live streaming, face cam, and everything, I was like, furthest thing from it. Quick shot. What's good, bro? What is up? What is up? Yeah, like it can be done once, twice, 3 times, fine. Hey, 6 times, whatever. But that account starts to go item poor. He starts stressing folks out. Are you talking about? Hey, 6 times. Are you talking about running a void? Because he is expensive. That is for sure. Nibrod, what's good, buddy? Batman Beyond, hey, what is up? Did you get the change ticket yet? Because I haven't gotten mine. I didn't. I mean, I'm not gonna change my name, but I don't think so. I looked in the item store. I think it was earlier, and didn't see anything in there. So I assume that they're still rolling them out, or maybe haven't started yet. I'm not. I don't know, man. I don't know. You are waist down. Good call. There you go, buddy. Waist down, knees up. Oh, taking no 29. Yeah. What we try to do, Hobbit Crown, which I'm not really sure how your alliance is structured or the depth of some people's rosters, within your alliance, we try to rotate it out. Depending on who's there, we have multiple people with multiple counters, so we try not to ever stick somebody on it solely. I mean, like, okay, for instance, like there's Path 6 and we transition to 7, so we got one guy, Sparks, who does a phenomenal job day in, day out, and is really comfortable there. But at the same time, like he can take a lot of fights that could be taxing overall, to your units, your stash, etc. So we might try to throw somebody else on that path, and just mix it up. And same thing with 29, like path 5, right, dead up the middle. I'll take it sometimes. Max has been jumping on there. We'll send Edge up the middle. We'll send Car Guy up the middle. So yeah, there's 4, 5, 6 guys we can kind of rotate around. That helps to share the burden, man. Share the burden. You'll have to check your profile beside your name. Yeah, no, I've done that part of it, but it'll tell me that like I don't have a ticket or the item. You have to get the item from the item store, and then from there it's like not in the item store yet. So I'm kind of thinking they might come out with a in-game mail or something, that says, hey, like it's available to you or something like that. I don't know. Because, yeah, I don't know of anybody in For Loki that's tried to change their name. Like, I know of some people who did change their name, but they did it prior to the like system they've just implemented. And I know that like I'll buy the ticket just in case I want, because it's 1 gold, and you can only buy it for a limited time before it goes away. But I doubt that I use it. Excuse me. Edge or Edge? No, Edge, man. The one that's in for Loki. Although I love me some Edge kills, man. Love that guy. Tis tis, Manny. Give us some Void. Rough to work with one 5-star Void per BG. You've BG. Shoot, Cam. BG3, right? You guys only have one Void? Oh, we've got two or three maybe in BG2. We can talk about that if you need to. It's supposed to notify via mail when it's available. Oh, okay, cool. I'm doing backup now. I'm trying to convince these guys to not have set paths, as that doesn't allow you to adjust for different champ placements in roster. Yeah, quick shot. What tier are you in right now? I can't remember if I saw you were like tier 4 or tier 5 or tier 2. I can't quite remember. But yeah, you dropped down. Dong Slayer 69 incoming. Um, when you drop down tiers, man, yeah, that's why I try to tell some of the guys, like, my account's a little bit more progressed than some of the folks in my alt, and I'm like, look, don't. I try to take whatever looks like the hardest path. It's like, well, you're gonna take this path, and it's like, well, that's okay, but you need to be flexible. All right, let's jump into this arena. All I did was enter it, see if my champs are available. I know them. Oh, okay, cool. They'll be. I think the rest of them are gonna come off cooldown here shortly. Let's see. Oh yeah, 5 minutes. Sweet. Good. We'll be able to get this thing started proper. Get these first set of champs loaded. Come on. Let's doing some weird stuff. Alright, where are we at? Man. Okay, I got quite a few. Okay, 30 minutes? Yeah, no worries. No worries. Got suicides on. No problem. Tier 2? Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. You can only lead a horse to water. Can't make him drink. Mohammed, what is up? Hey, man, how are you? I'm doing good, sir. Have you considered not requiring the person who took Note 29 not to donate BCs and just divide those costs 9 others in that BG? No, I've not considered that because there's a lot of other tough fights. So, for instance, I might not boost super heavy and potion up to take 29, but I might boost hard to take a boss. You got guys running lanes, every other lane that have difficult fights on them that are going to require potions. So there's something required of everybody, not just the person taking node 29. Typically, the person who takes 29 has the best option to solo it. So that's kind of on them, and really that's the hardest path, hardest fight on that path. So as long as they can get through that, usually their job is just about done, man. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but at the same time, we all share in everybody's burdens. If somebody needs potions or something, we can help them out. But for the most part, yeah, we share it anyway. It's not just one person going for it all the time. What are you at for 6 stars now, Jam? Do you mean like how many? I've got 8. In the arena itself, I've got over 12 million. So I've got my 2,000 shards locked up. Are ye gonna rank 4 or rank 5 that Killmonger, Proxima, or Carnahy? Definitely, well, rank 4 Proxima's already rank 4. Carnage, if he gets a buff, maybe. I have to see. I do have a Cosmic Awakening gem, so we'll see how good he is. Killmonger, man, I would love to rank 4 Killmonger. Although for defense, I think he needs to be rank 5, and that would take me a little bit to get him there. And for offense, I don't know. I kind of feel like there might be some better options around, which is sad because I really like Killmonger, but he does have his uses. But having him at rank 4 would be sweet sometimes. Like if I see a debuff immune Spider-Man, or I think even like maybe a Heimdall, because Heimdall's been giving people some trouble, so it could work good. Dan Chan H. I don't know how to pronounce that. Chan. Anyway, Dan, yo, Manny, what's up? So I got two T5 basic cattle in your inventory. Congratulations. And I got a third one that's in your stash. Okay. How would I upgrade my 6 star if your inventory should hold two? What level are you, Dan? Because I'm pretty sure they increased the cap on that. You're gonna make me go look. I'm almost. I thought they included more. Yep, I'm gonna have to go check now, man. Hold on. Let me do this final fight and I'll go back out and check. We just broke into tier two. Okay, a lot of tanking in the off season that we saw. I gotcha. Yeah, we saw a lot of that too because we were like tier six, tier seven, and people like weren't even placing defenses or they would just stop or something. And we've bumped up to tier five, which has started to include more of the tougher maps where like you've got the additional mini bosses and stuff, and it's pretty apparent that some guys aren't going to be ready for it. So it's kind of a shame. We've won some off-season wars, but I have a feeling we're going to lose some at the beginning. Do I hear giveaways? Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. So here's what I want to do, and you have to pay attention. So we'll do a. I'm going to do a random number generator if it'll be for the number of people in chat and the first one to guess the number. But what it's going to be is I'm going to call it the trifecta, right? So if I load up a team and it automatically gives me 3 class advantages, boom, 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 where I don't have to move it at all, I'm going to give you an energy refill. So if we catch one, then I'll guess a number, and or I'll do the random number generator. I might not show it on screen just because I don't know. I didn't set that up ahead of time. But then whoever guesses that number first, I'll say stop. And once I see it, bam. That person, friend me in game or something, I'm chucking energy refill your way. Help you get through this next completion event coming up. Oh yeah, and I wanted to go look at my inventory. Accept. Let me go check that real quick for him. Did I hear rank 5 Proxima? Did I hear unmod and ban? Might have heard that. Okay, you might not be level 60, Dan, because I can hold 6 of them. That's the only thing I'm thinking there, buddy. Dishonorable Jedi. Man, it took me a second to read that. I wanted to I thought it was like an Arabic name or something at first, but how's it going, sir? Get back in here. Here we go. Nice. I want to rank for my Killmonger, but goal is about 69k. Jump in the arena. I feel you. Jump in that arena. You excited for next month's champion? It's NYCC, so new God tier champs. Did they release some champs? Well, they released Morningstar, right? That was the NYCC champ last year. That would be cool. I'm always about unique champs. I'm kind of excited. Like, I mean, I won't be going to Comic Con or anything, but I know a bunch of guys from Fort Loki that are, and they're going to actually be able to meet up. So I'm just excited to live vicariously through them and hear about them. EAC from Bray. Hey, what is up? I told Master Beta, don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. We taking it easy here. That was off season. Game on now. Game on. Rank 5 Sentinel? Yeah, he is good. I like him. I like him a lot for attack too. It's a lot of fun. I'm also giving away Cam's backside. That is true. That is true. It's very affordable. Very affordable. It's like a used car lot. You like go around and they're like, yeah, we need to get rid of that one. It's been around the block just a couple many times. Wait, what? I guess me, number one, win. What's up, Max? Good to see you, sir. I'm hoping I get to give away some energy refills. I got all these units reimbursed from a Mystic Dispersion, and I don't want to piss them away on GMCs. So my goal right now, though, and I got to stay focused because it's so easy to be like, well, I've got enough units to change masteries. I got enough units for this, but there's gonna be offers. There's gonna be just big things coming down the pipeline that I need a lot of units for. So right now, no GMCs. I'm trying to swear them off. It's strictly save mode. You're level 59. Okay, cool. We'll get up to level 60 and see if that doesn't increase your inventory. You should be good though. Should be good. All right, let's see if we can get a natural trifecta on this next one. Feeling good. Feeling good. All right, we got one class advantage. Natural. Can't move him. Ah, so close. Yet so far. Evie's cliche. What is good, sir? Catch one of my streams? Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't promise that they're gonna become regular by any stretch, but I would like to do it a little bit more often than not, for sure. I'd love to grab a 5-star Emma Frost. Yeah, she looks pretty sweet. I don't know. I mean, I don't. Everybody's thinking, oh, defense, defense, and yeah, it might trip somebody up, but is it gonna one shot them? Because obviously the uncollected version of her was like super buffed. So is a war champ, a war node, is it gonna be enough to one shot you? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. And once you get used to it, it kind of becomes second nature. Now, whether or not like I saw Brian on stream last night trying to fight her. I don't know if I could do it like talking or distracted, but if I'm focused up and I know what's going on and what to expect, then I don't think it would be too bad for the most part. Famine is not me, but I'm glad he exists. Means all my bannings in the MCOC community paid off. That's right. Hey man, if you get a troll account, you've made it. You are somebody. Unduped Red Hulk to rank 2 or Hyperion to rank 5. Wait a minute. First, rank 5 or rank 2 champ. I assume Red Hulk is a 5-star and Hyperion is a 4-star. I would probably take up Hyperion if you can get him to rank 5, just for the simple fact that he's got the poison immunities also, and he has some regeneration, plus rank 5 4-star is a little bit stronger than a rank 2 5-star. So, but Hulk's good, man. Hulk is really good. I really enjoy him. Hung, what is up, sir? What is up? Taj, good to see you. Good to see you. I'm a big fan of champions like Sentinel and Medusa, both good offensive and defensive capabilities. Yes, sir. A switchblade, so to speak. Double-edged sword, man. You can use them in all kinds of scenarios. And man, Sentinel, he can do some insane damage once he gets full analysis charges for sure. Good luck in season, bro. Hope we match. Would like a season war against Shaw. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, the last two wars we definitely were in a little bit of chill mode, and I would love a full-on brawl for sure. Here we go. Come on, help button. Work quick. Work quick. Are you on the grind to 1 million rating? That's just part of what happens as you play, man. You get new champs, rank up champs, that rating just keeps climbing. Nothing you can do about it. At one point I was actually like the low man in my alliance, and I actually liked it there. Like I didn't want to rank up champs because I was pretty good for where I was playing at, and my rating was like 54,000. But as you play, you get champs, you dupe champs. You're naturally gonna go up. Also, do you wish even if you have 3 bars of power, you could still use SP1? No, because if I wanted to use the SP1, I probably would have used it before I got to the SP3. All right, Jam of the Man, got to head out. Rare parents, later, everybody. Thanks, man. I appreciate you swinging by. I really do. Emma on debuff immune might be a pain when you can't armor break. Yeah. The thing is, if you use your specials, she's gonna gain power faster than you, which is gonna drop her ice shield. So, not that it's gonna make her, of course, being on debuff immune, you're not gonna be able to like bleed her, poison her, that kind of thing. But your damage, you're gonna be able to do a lot of damage. And so all you got to do really is just use specials. No problem. Corvus destroys Emma, and a lot of people run him in war. Yeah, for sure. So debuff immune might be, the best. So Hyperion 5-star and Red Hulk are 5. Oh, they're both 5. What? Now you're saying 6-star? I need you to re-clarify, Stavi. I don't know if you're talking about 5-star or 6-star, buddy. You've kind of mentioned both now. Morningstar, Mephisto, and Blade were all introduced. Nah, I thought Blade came out in like February. I know Morningstar was like the prize for winning the tournament, but I don't know. I don't know about Mephisto and Blade because I could have sworn Blade was like a February champ or something. And NYCC is in October. I can't. I don't quite remember. I know I got Blade out of the FGMCs though. I got super lucky, man. I pulled him 4 times, I think. So yeah, it was great. The only thing that it can get annoying for is power gain champs. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I guess you just kind of know what to expect when you're what to expect when when you're expecting. There's a book about that. I've read it. What's your feelings on the MD nerf and Dex buff? Muhammad, okay. So for the most part, I like it. I don't really care too much about the Dex buff because I'm not going to put 3 points in it. I don't really have them to spare. So not too concerned there. The Mystic Dispersion nerf, for quite some time, I haven't really been too concerned with Mystic Defenders anyway because I have Blade, I have Magic, so I've got Power Control, or just got the outright damage. And the only thing I don't like is the whole consuming part. Like, for instance, if I fought a King Groot in War with Magic, I could parry him a couple times. He consumed the Fury to shrug off the debuff and it would fuel my Mystic Dispersion. Well, now, of course, that's changed and I don't get any power from it. So, little things like that, they're just mildly annoying, but overall, I think it's best for the game in general. And I went straight to 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion. Once again, I do run Magic and I do run Ghost Rider, so those are very important masteries for me. Just getting power up and get going quickly. But if you don't run it, it was great. Nice little refund, man. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty pumped. Okay, here we go, Savi. I got you. Hyperion's a 5 star, and you want to rank 5. Red Hulk is a 6 star, unduped. And okay, yeah, don't do that. If leave Red Hulk at rank 1 for now. The tier 5 basics are just too rare. If you really like Hyperion, he's awakened. You want to take him to rank 5. That's your go-to, man. That is your go-to. Red Hulk will still put in work at rank 1 as a 6 star for sure, hands down. If you do awaken him, or signature stones become a little bit more prevalent, or even just not I say prevalent, just available. Period. Then Red Hulk could become an option. Tier 5 basics become a little bit more common. Then, start thinking about that. But I'd say you want a full team of 565s, high signature, before you start considering ranking up a 6 star. Unless it's like a Corvus or like a, really unique situation. You heard it was sexy time, so I'm here, Dr. Do. Glad to see that blue wrench swinging my way. How you doing, buddy? All right, I'm at streak 6. I think I can do. I'm gonna do one more and start jumping into my big dogs. No spam, no asking for accounts. Okay, cool. Quick shot. Doing a little housekeeping. Appreciate that. Can someone explain to me what happened to MD? I thought MD was the same before and after the buff. Yeah, basically, like you have to nullify or the buff has to expire. It's not one of those things like when you're fighting a Colossus and he's constantly procking armor ups. And it's not, as those armor ups start to fall off, you would gain power from Mystic Dispersion, but now it's kind of until that whole thing, the whole thing falls off. It's kind of a bad way to explain it. So for Medusa, for instance, if she had 3 Furies and you hit into her and she auto blocked and consumed those 3 Furies before the update, you would get power from those 3 Furies going away. But with the new update, you won't get any power from that because she consumed them. They were not nullified and they did not expire. So that's the best way that I think I can kind of put it for you. Dexterity still does activate Mystic Dispersion, but the Dexterity buff, the Precision buff you get, does not refresh every single time you dex. So if you've got Stark Spidey against a Dormammu and you want to build the 10 poise charges, it's fine because I mean you're still gonna run the risk of getting a degen on you when you hit him, but you can build those 10 poise and keep dexing back without continually fueling Mystic Dispersion. So that's actually a really good thing. Same thing with Morningstar. If you dex out of her SP2, before it would give her over a bar of power. Now it doesn't give her any power because you proc it once, but that buff stays on you until you hit her. So You're good there. Blade Crystal's rerun was in February, but he's introduced in October. Okay, you might be right. You might be right. Yeah, quick shot, same thing. Deck still activates Mystic Dispersion. Doesn't refresh infinitely now. Yeah, that's the great thing. That's what everybody is really pumped about, I think. And it gave people a lot of freedom if they didn't want to run Mystic Dispersion anymore, too. You know, they got all his resources back and can kind of do with them as they please. Oh, good old Red Hulk. You going down, sucker. Ryan Atkin, what is up, my man? What is up? Thanks for the help as always. Yeah, Stavi, anytime, man. Anytime. Sorry, I had a little confusion understanding what you were saying at first, but yeah, definitely focus on them 5 stars because your 4 stars or your 6 stars is still going to be powerful without having to take them to rank 2, especially since materials are so rare. Blade was introduced after NYCC Lime, right after. Yeah, could be. Should you max Dex? I don't know. I think Brian Grant did a video on it when he was doing the testing phase, and I think he liked it. And I've heard him talk about it in chat a little bit. And I think one of his things is that like a champ like Hyperion, whose signature ability increases his buff duration, can really benefit from it. But someone like Stark Spider-Man, whose crit rate is already like through the roof, uh, you're not going to gain hardly anything from it. And zero point 0.7 seconds is one, maybe two hits, depending on the champ and how fast they can attack. So, whether it's worth it or not, I'm probably not going to max it, to be honest with you, because I need a couple points elsewhere. I made a Reddit write up for the different levels of Mystic Dispersion now. Cool. Okay. Well, there's a link for you if you'd like to read about Mystic Dispersion a little bit. Like I said, I went straight back to max, so I'm good. Love it. Brett King, I love you too. I love you too. Okay, I get it now. Thanks, man. I was getting mad because I thought they changed the words and that's it. No, it's a little bit different. You'll notice it. You play a little bit of arena, you play you play different aspects of the game. You'll start to see how it was implemented. Natsu, what is good, sir? Mr. Dualbot in the house. If anybody out here needs a super useful tool, search Line app for Dualbot. Natsu put in a lot of work. It helps with being able to search any champion you want to go up against and fight that you need maybe practice with, etc. So he's got a wonderful tool out there for all you guys that might want a little bit of practice fighting, I don't know, Korg, Sentinel, Blade, anything like that. Blades are easy to find, but anybody else, somebody's got a champ as their top profile somewhere. And that dude's put in a lot of work trying to find them. So, can you tell us the meaning of life, Ronan? It's comedy. Specifically, your comedy. That's all I live for, man. I wake up and I'm like, what did Ronan post today? Because if it's nothing just absolutely bust out hilarious, I'm not even getting out of bed. Screw it. What's the point? What is the point? Oh, come on, Magic. Here we go. There we go. Like, drop back later. Thanks, Dale. Appreciate it, brother. I've been changing my masteries around, just playing around for fun. Oh, dude, well, that's what free weeks are for. Test things out. I saw in one line chat I'm in, somebody's like, asking questions about decks and wanting them to like send them a video of it working. So it's like, dude, masteries resets are free. Is like, go do it yourself. No spoon feeding around here. Get busy. Test your own stuff. Ask Kim about this, but when using Papa Luke versus Morningstar, you would reverse Mystic Dispersion with anything over 4 exhaustions. Oh yeah. No, there was moments like that where the Mystic Dispersion Master, you wanted it to fuel them. So yeah, things like that nerfed a little bit, but at the same time, because she's not gaining so much power, you can probably really like just pour it on like syrup. Who else is hyped for the Venom Carnage buff? I have both champs, neither awakened, but I do have a gem. I've got a cosmic gem, so I'm pretty pumped. As long as it's good, and my only concern is one of the same that I heard Brian talking about last night. Is I hope that it's not necessarily bleed based, but at the same time, it's like, how do you make a buff for Carnage that's not bleed based? Because that's kind of like what he does. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, quick shot. You beat me to it, man. I saw that you were like, yep, 5 out of 5. I was like, man, I'm not too far behind. I am not too far behind. Who would be your rank 5 champion? Well, I've got 3 of them right now. I'm hoping for more. Going forward, though, I'm not really sure who I want my next one to be honest with you. Not really sure at the moment. I'm sure I'll come across somebody. What's the ID I search so I can find Dualbot? Natsu, can you help him out with that? Because I'm not really sure. You might search like friends in line, or add friends and then search. I don't know if you just search Dualbot or if it's MCOC Dualbot or how that works exactly. But bro, you have a rank 5 Sentinel? Question mark. Yep, I sure do, man. You like him? I like him. He's pretty good. Decent on defense. Not super epic, but he's good. He's good. He's useful. Let's see. Sparks. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by. Hope you're on that grind too a little bit. Also, would it be worth it to rank 4 my 4-star bishop for fighting magic in war? What tier war? Do you have blade? Do you have magic? Because I would rank magic and blade over bishop to deal with magic. Or gladiator Hulk, actually. He's great for magic. So I like those 3 over bishop, for sure. It's bleed based according to data mine info. Yeah. Alright. Well, is what it is, I guess. Is what it is. Venom is definitely buff related. Yeah. But that's cool. I mean, Venom, he's already got some stuff going on, right? Like with his buffs, like if the opponent's bleeding, his crit rate goes up or something to that effect. I think it works something similar to that. Um, but we'll see. Yeah, there's some people with 565s. They've been in Master, I think, all 3 seasons so far, and have probably bought the offers and stuff like that. So, yeah, there's some people out there with them, or some that probably have the materials on standby and are just maybe waiting. It's hard. Brian has talked before about, yeah, man, you can take a break from the game. That's what's so great. You can come back in a few months and pick right back up. But with seasons, if you're missing out on T5 Basic for even one season to go, it'll be hard to play at the same level because people like for Loki or any Master level alliance that tries to compete. Not only with Alliance Wars, but with top 10 Alliance quests, it's hard to find. We can't fit them in. They just prestige won't be high enough because they don't have appropriate level champs for us. So it's tough. You really can't step away too much to maintain a high level of play for sure. I had a Luke versus Hype on Node 30. Luke versus Hype on Node 30. Node 30 is All or Nothing, Plague Mind, and Heal Block. Stacked 17 Exhaustion. Good lord. Highest I've ever done. It was glorious. I think of Will Ferrell. It's glorious. Uh, in what is it? Old School? I think it is. Yeah. Anyway, his power was going down so fast with power gain. I finished that fight with a 20k medium. Oh man, that's awesome. That's such a good feeling. That is such a feeling. Good feeling. Who wouldn't love a mouth like that? You are correct, Ronald. You know what I like is this right here. Iron Man's SP2. It actually hits like pretty hard. I do enjoy that. Nimrod. B Manny would rank 5 Corvus as a 5-star unduped. Would I? Oh man, well I wouldn't have to because I have a cosmic gem. But I've seen a lot of people do it, and I assume they don't regret it. So, because his awakened ability is mostly for prestige and the immortality aspect. But otherwise, he's still a monster on beast. So yeah, you could do it. Yeah, it's a little questionable just because he's not awakened, but it can be done. Hammy Llama, hi, I'm new. Well, thank you for swinging by. Someone in 4 Loki has 4 rank 5s. Sarango? 4 rank 5s? I don't think so. I don't think anybody in 4 Loki does. Let me see. I need to pick my team. There we go. I didn't think so. I remember we charged up before 4 star. When I was charged up for 4 stars. Now look at you. Yeah, Patty's Bub. How the evolution of the game goes. Fine, I'll do some grinding. I hear you, man. I haven't felt too bad about this grind. Let's see, I don't like that. We'll do this. It's been pretty good. You still on them suicides, you chill out and watch a movie or something, next thing you know, you put up like 3 million points. Dreaming, go maybe checking game if you got it open, but I don't think Serengo does because he's not. I mean, if somebody had four rank 5 champs, their prestige would be well over like 9,500 plus, I'm sure. Um, and right now, our top guys are like in the 91 to 92 range. So I don't think that is the case. Bro, how's PI on my champ so high? Also, how do I have so many rank 4? PI on my champs is high because some of them have high signature levels, but I'm also running suicides at the moment. So that inflates my PI big time. Plus, of course, I've got class advantage here with Hyperion, so that's one thing. On rank 4s, how do I have so many? Well, we've been playing map 6 now, solid, like no other map besides map 6 for over a year, I think, right around a year. So all those tier 2 alphas add up. I've completed Labyrinth of Legends. I've done everything in the game where that'll offer a tier 2 alpha. I bought a few. So yeah, that's how anybody gets them, really. Earn them, buy them, play for them, get lucky, get some good pulls. So yep, let's make sure this Medusa doesn't wreck me here. If I can get her with a heavy, she is done. Boom, in the bin. Sarango has 3. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh man, I knew these pants started to feel a little snug about 42 minutes ago. What is up, Cade? My brother from another mother. You're probably getting ready to go live here shortly too, yeah? Well, I'll be done. I mean, of course, if anybody wants to jump over to Cade at 11 when he goes live, awesome. I'm just here to grind this tier 1 alpha with you guys. All 3 of them, actually. I'm just going to hit all milestones right now. Should be one run through my 5 stars. Should be good. Hey, quick shot, how does it feel to have one of the legends in your alliance? Or is it like any other day? Probably like any other day. According to Mutant Matt's latest post, 26 people in the top 100 AEW alliances have 4 565s. Okay, I read a little bit on that, and I was kind of curious. I didn't read much else into it. I kind of skimmed it when he started talking about like in the top 20 or so alliances, like some of them were shell alliances, like nobody was even in them. So that was a little bit strange. It was a little bit strange. Took it easy season 1, set you back a lot. Yeah, dude, anybody that takes any of these seasons off, it definitely sets you back. Coco Jumbo, Coco genitals, Jumbo genitals, Gent genitals. What's up, man? What is up, dude? Good to see you. Aren't you an Omni, so you get a chance to fight with Brutal? Oh yeah, no, I don't think Quickshot's in Omni anymore. He stepped away. Brutal DLX is a good dude. Yeah, he seemed like alright guy in his short stint here with for Loki. How do you have so many rank 4? I have 15. I've got 12. I've got 3 565s and 12 455s, and I've almost got 4 tier 2 alpha for another. Although I don't know who that's gonna be just yet, so I'm gonna save that up for a little bit, see if anybody strikes my fancy, kind of go from there. Just another player, lots of insight into how the top was worked for a long time. He rarely talks in line. Yeah, that's kind of how he was here too, quick shot. And it's so funny. What I picked up from him was how shady, just shady things are in some alliances at the top. MMX, just any of those guys, man. They just, I don't know, dude. We play the game in 4 Loki pure. That's all there is to it. It's pure. Because if you go tainting that, like, what do you got? You know, I'm not gonna pee in my coffee. I like coffee, but we play pure, so it's good. That boy, I'm in tier 10 war. Have a rank 5 blade, rank 5 Medusa. Should I run suicides for fun? Or do you only say suicides for arena? I only do suicides for arena, but if you're in tier 10 war, man, you can probably crush just about anything you need to crush with those two champs with suicides for sure, hands down. So it depends on what you do in AQ. I mean, if you're mostly map 5 too, hell, it probably doesn't matter. Map 6, a little bit trickier because the bosses most time have heal block. So if you like to contribute to boss kills, um, it's a little tougher when you're not when you're running suicides. If you're not running a immune champ, come on, help! Got to make sense. Pay them MCOC bills off. You got it. GM ruined Brutal's line experience. GM ruined a lot of people's line experience. Like, I mean, I saw a lot of stuff, man. There was that one day where it was like, hey, man, I gotta like take you aside here and let you know that that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. What did he do? Just posted a bunch of I mean, really inappropriate stuff, even for Loki. I mean, we're grown-ups and all that, but and there was people that like were PMing me that had known him for, I mean, forever essentially. And it's like, hey man, you got to talk to GM. This is too much. I was like, yeah, tell me about it. I can read. I see that. Oh man. Final week, you'll do uncollected fits. Yeah, cool. I'm kind of in the same boat. I started out in uncollected. I like to work backwards. I start out in uncollected when completion's live. Completion runs 3 times this month, so the next completion rolls around, I'll do normal and probably heroic 100%, and then I'll wait until the final completion of the month, and then I'll do all of master. Knock it out, keep my scores nice and high without having to rerun content. No reason to. Probably isn't a second pure alliance all the way through. Thanks, Quickshot. And when people bring in their alts to donate some resources, how do you know they aren't just buying them? Well, my alt is my alt. Like, I run it. I maintain it just like Seaton maintains his. Um, and it's not something I worry about too much about. As long as it's legitimate. They got somebody they want to pick up some units, or not units, but battle chips or loyalty or gold, know somebody that's got excess, then I mean, it's fine by me. Just there will be like no fraudulent stuff or anything like that going on ever. I mean, that's the problem that For Loki runs into in terms of recruiting, is that the guys we want need to have been in master alliances for at least 2 out of the first 3 seasons to be able to meet our prestige requirements and stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, I was in MMX, or I was in ISO-A, or I was in NYC, or and then or in core. Just some of these uh, alliances that have just been known for like fraudulent units or account sharing or piloting. And it's like, dude, we can't do. I'm not gonna let you in here. Like, we can't we cannot risk jeopardizing what we built just for somebody's pretty account. So sucks to be those guys, man. They've how the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. Gee, Anuj, what's up, man? Good to see you. As always, ruined a 15-year-old Cameron. Yeah, that was our fault. That was our fault, kid. GM's ruined. Yeah, he quit, man. He deleted Line app and was focusing on school. Because I know the whole time that we knew him and stuff, past few years, he was in school. So really, I guess just really got his nose on the grind. Yeah, Dubes, his welcome package was like more like, man, something you'd have to pay to see on the black market, essentially. So yeah, we can't have that. And there's always tasteful nudity. Don't get me wrong. I can handle some tasteful nudity, but eh. Dark Side Network, what is up, man? I hope I'm not gonna die here to this cable. It shouldn't kill me, right? As long as I don't get clipped by a heavy in the corner. Oh, Sentry, Power of a Million Suns with suicides boosting my damage like 90% on that special. 600. Ugh. But you, as well as the rest of us, learned after seeing that. Yeah. Anyway, I remember when NY718 wasn't big and a small YouTuber was in there, and now they're placed number one. They've been on the come up for a while. They just kind of been background, doing whatever it is they've been doing. I don't really. I mean, I'm not gonna get into it. I don't know a lot of. I don't have any proof of any wrongdoings or whatnot, but I know that I know some of the guys in there. I know where they came from. You can take a what is it? You can take the trailer out of the girl. Wait a minute, wait a minute. You can take the girl out of the trailer park, but you can't take the trailer park out of the girl, kind of thing. Was 14% HP on a 550 Ghost Rider with suicides versus a 565 Void away from losing my. Oh, good lord, dude. That's an awful feeling. I tried to. Man, okay, so there's a new Scarlet Witch. She's replaced Unstoppable Colossus, right? In map 6, and it's a bleed lane, so um, Ghost Rider, of course. Well, now, first day she didn't poison me. I was like, okay, maybe they've kind of toned her down a little bit. Nope. Today she threw down 4 poisons on me, like damn near right out of the gate. And yeah, I had a hard. I got up like I was down to 15%. I got up to 25% on Hyperion in the next fight. So that sucks. So she can suck it. Suck it. GM's back. He's an HR. What? No way. That's awesome. I have to look him up. I wish you stream more, bro. I like the way you explain things about the game. Very understanding, knowledgeable, easy to understand. Hey, yeah, see, I appreciate that, man. My schedule is not too bad coming up over the fall into winter, so there's a high likelihood that there'll be more streams, whether it's weekly. I mean, obviously it won't be nightly, but I could maybe try to do some weekly stuff. It'd be fun. Would you share that welcome with package with people outside of? No, I don't even want to share it with the people inside of For Loki. Like it's like delete that, dude. Delete, unsend. Where is the unsend feature when you need it? There it is. All right. Bray, wasn't your alliance the cost of BG's death? And if so, teach me your ways. Yeah, what did Brian die to? It was his own. No, no, it wasn't. It wasn't that war. I don't think. I think it was another one. But yeah, it was a Kingpin. Was it you guys? Was it Bray? I just remember him. He shared that video before he posted it to YouTube, and he was like, "Dude, yeah, he was pretty upset, man. One death all season, and he was relying on Stark's auto evade. And you should have seen him in line chat too. He's like, "Screw Stark Spider-Man. I'm not taking him to rank 5. Blah blah blah." And then it wasn't what like 3 days later. It's like Stark rank 5, and he just duped him again actually. So he's like what like Sig 180 now. It's like all right, well that's cool. I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he did die before that. I think it was against like a really bad matchup that somebody got against us. Like they were TCTIM maybe. Yes, Kingpin. I know it was a Kingpin. I just don't remember what war it was in because we see Kingpin there quite a bit. All right, Falcon. Watch this, Falcon. Locked on. No limbo. Suck it. Suck it, Magic. Falcon actually is not a horrible champ, but he's not very good either. And let's see if I can finish her off. Oh, it's gonna be close. Ah, oh, dang it. Ate it to the face. Anuj sending over 5. Is that New Zealand? I'm not really sure. Gotta go. Got exam tomorrow. Catch up day after tomorrow. All right, man. Hey, I appreciate the $5. You are the funder of bad decisions for the day, sir. Good luck on your exam tomorrow. I appreciate that. No, you're right. Is a war before us? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, let me get him updated here real quick. Properties. Bum bum bum. Who's sending over that 5? I got 5 on it. You guys remember that song? Good song. You know. Okay. Okay. Yep, that sounds right. Yeah, I really enjoyed that song. I got five on it with that Indo weed. Takes me back to high school, maybe even middle school. Needless to say, I didn't live the church boy life growing up. Small town living, you know. It's like, where do we get drunk this weekend? Oh, Nightcrawler, you satisfy me with suicides and swashbuckling. So good. I'm ready to get out of this. At least they're using their specials. I'm ready to get out of this infinite streak here. Kyle Friedman, you've been hidden. You just listened to that song yesterday? Sorry, I had to unhide that comment, Cam. That's actually funny because, like, I mean, I'm 35 now, father of two, run multiple businesses. He's got to ask himself what he's doing in a stream. That's what I want to know. Hey, hit the like button, Kyle. Appreciate it. You like seeing the unseeable until you see it. Can't take it back. You banned that dude in five. At least change your name. Yeah, it was a good comment. I kind of enjoyed it. uh, that's the thing, man. Water off a duck's back, whatever you want to call it. You gotta take everybody with a grain of salt. And yeah, this is a really cool game. I mean, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare was the big one for sure on PlayStation 3. And let's see here, we'll go this route. And I met some really cool people. Oh man, let's see. This would have been the trifecta, but they didn't line up natural. Sorry, guys. Met a lot of cool people. Like, we chat on the mics. I play. We game every night. Excuse me. It didn't cost anything to play, just a bunch of time, and that was great. I really enjoyed it. And then I kind of set it down once I started building. I had a child, my first child, and then didn't play too much of that. And then I built a house and was busy with building my businesses and stuff. And then I found this game on vacation in Florida. We were going to Disney World. I downloaded it at our hotel. I was like, well, this is kind of cool. Like Loki or Moon Knight or somebody was the featured champ when I downloaded it a couple years ago. And then it was just sort of like, okay, like I can play a little bit more of this. And now I'm probably online like 6 hours a day at least, even while still doing my stuff, still doing my work. Well, I know my next 565 is going to be. I just pulled a game changing 5 star. Does it beat my SIG 80 Spider Gwen? Because if not, you haven't reached that status yet. Quick shot. Contest champion. Throwing a heavy just for you. Heavies only. Ready? Take her down. Bam. Suck it. Mushrooms in the house. Is that a mushroom stamp? Because I know a little bit about that. I know a little bit about that. Spoilers. I do like spoilers. What do you got, man? What do you got? Quick shot. Why did he want to be banned? Is that true? Okay. Well, tone it down, man. That magic mushroom. Oh, you pulled Corvus. Good for you, man. That's awesome. I would love to pull Corvus. I tried. There are certain champs I've tried everything I could do for from a basic. Ah, you're so lucky. And there's just I can't go any further for certain champs, and Void is one of those. It's like, dude, I just can't go further trying to get them. I mean, like they brought around those like 850 unit package deals where you could buy 3 FGMCs that might have a chance of him in it. Hell, I bought those a time or two. Shouldn't have, I suppose, but just try and do anything I can to try to pick them up, man. But nope, not happening. Been a great stress relief for me. Helped you through many times. Yeah, sometimes being an officer is like the exact opposite of that. It's like, oh god, all this stress. But that only usually comes with personnel swaps, end of season stuff. Like kicking and all that, that's not too much of an issue. We don't really have a lot of turnover or whatever. But yeah, the hardest part is like doing big swaps and stuff, and those are the most stressful because they just take so much time and thought and etc. But outside of that, yeah, it's relaxing, good community. If I just want to chill out, grind some arena, play some different champs, it's good. Kamala Khan, you shut your mouth. Actually, you know what? I don't even have Kamala Khan Batman. I don't have Kamala, thankfully, because at this point, like my arena roster is pretty solid. I don't. I got 70 some odd 5 stars. I mean, of course, every new one is worth more points, but at the same time, I rarely have time to run them all anyway. Um, so I'm good without owning Kamala, but she is one I've managed to avoid. Her and Hulkbuster, thankfully. I've not had to suffer through pulling a Hulkbuster, which is nice because more than anything, like the arena with that guy would suck. Groot is bad enough. Let's see, finish him off here. Yep, that's good. Gotta go pick up Dad from the airport. Be listening. Have a good night, Manny. Thanks, streaming. Appreciate it, man. Drive safe. Hope your dad had a good trip wherever he's coming from. BJJ guy 86 thoughts on off-season tanking. Um, I don't know. I don't really have much thoughts on it. I mean, I know how we approach off-season. We go pretty easy in terms of items, boosts, resource-wise. If a win is there, we kind of take it. If it looks like it's going to be expensive to clear or something, we don't hardly fool with it. It's not really worth it. As long as our rating maintains high. Now it depends on if you're talking about like crazy tanking, where like guys aren't even placing defenses and stuff. Yeah, Plus your prestige is tied in with how you match. It gets complicated, and because there's not a lot of transparency from Kabam on how the matching algorithm really works, uh, yeah, it's tough, man. I hope that they come up with something a little bit better in terms of the matchmaking, for sure. Do you really do giveaways? Well, yeah. If it happens, man, I'm all about. I mean, it's a luck thing. I like my units, so I'm gonna keep them sons of bitches if I can. But let's see here. Here, check this out. All right, so I'm gonna load these 3 champs up. If I get a natural trifecta, and I'll even pick this one since I know I can't get a class advantage over Stark. If it's natural, so far so close. Yeah, I'm chucking out refills. But until then, see what happens. Coco Jumbo pulled Hulkbuster yesterday. New arena champ, right, though? There you go. Mino, what is up? Groot ain't bad. He's a good defender with all that resistance. What tier are you in, man? what, what game are you playing? I think that one of the things about champs like Groot is that because he was a mini boss in map 3 for so long, like, dude, people got that guy numbered down. And Magic would destroy him, especially with all those resistances. It's like, yep, let him just get them all and then hit him with SP3 and one shot. Game over. Biggest SP3 I've had from Magic has been over 50k. So yeah, Groot is not gonna survive that. At least not more than like one of them. Less than 24 hours into the brave new world of having a 5-star Hulkbuster on my roster. Do you have a Tech Awakening gem? Because that is what's next. What's up, man? Are you going for Master Top 3? Josh, I doubt it, man. I think our goal is just do well, place in Master, because we don't participate in some of the business that goes on to be in that like top 3 to top 5 range. Not to say we're not good enough, but there's a lot of things that go into a whole season that are outside of a lot of a legit alliance's control, like who you match against. So if people are intentionally avoiding one another, etc., then I mean, what do you do? We're not gonna participate in that. So top 3 is probably out of the question, but I do believe we're legit top 20, no doubt, because I feel like there's a pretty big gap between the top 10 and the bottom 10 of Master. No, I've never done a face cam. I am just the voice behind the curtain. I'm like Oz here, man. I'm like Oz. I have only 25 5 stars. That's not bad, man. That's pretty good. I've got 25 at rank 3. Oh, suck it. Suck it. Just kidding. But I really do have that many. And somehow my first dupe happened to be Hulkbuster. Ugh. Sorry, man. My first dupe, I'm not really sure who it was. I awakened Winter Soldier. I didn't dupe him. I awakened him. Ugh, that made me sick. But you'll get there, man. Dupes start rolling in. Just the way the game goes. You keep playing. All of a sudden, you're duping all kinds of people multiple times, sometimes too, which is frustrating. We had 4 to 5 wars this offseason where no one placed. Wow. I mean, the free shards, that's cool. Helps your rating, I guess. But at the same time, does it push you into a bracket that you're not ready to compete at? So it's tough. MMX placed only dominoes. Well, that's kind of funny. I mean, that's kind of cool. So yeah, they were definitely everybody's trying to tank rating, and I don't know, man. We're just gonna keep playing. We're just gonna keep playing. We're gonna win some. We're gonna lose some. Hopefully, we win more than we lose. But yeah, we're just gonna keep playing the game. It's all you can do. It's all you can do. My first 5 star dupe was Psylocke and Modoc. Now that's cool. I would love to dupe my Modoc. I will chuck all the Sig Stones I've got into him. I really would. A lot we're trying to get down to tier 2. That's just dumb. That's just dumb. Voodoo's way more fun. Voodoo is a fun champ. I do enjoy him. I've only got him. I do have him as a 5 star, but he's not awakened, and he's only I think rank 1. So I'm not too concerned with trying to get anything into him until he gets at least awakened. Then maybe rank 3. But he's taken a little bit of a back seat over the last year or so. And I play a lot of Magic. I love Magic. So Voodoo would be hard. The real deal. Okay, 2 questions. Which is my most wanted champ? Void. Yeah, Void. Next, am I excited for either Emma or Omega? I'm excited for the guys in my alliance that are excited for them. Because I'm not going to go for either one of them. Oh, and that's another thing that I was saying earlier about why I'm saving my units. I want to save my units in case I want to go for a champ on a grind. So that is my motivation, not to buy FGMCs and spend it on stupid stuff. So there's going to be a reason for it. Emma and Omega seem awesome. I think part of my motivation, what would get me excited about a champ, is if I thought that they were like OP and I had an awakening gem for them. And right now I'm pretty low on awakening gems. I just have the cosmic, so but they both do look really cool. And I don't think either of them are like stellar defenders per se. I think Omega would do pretty good on offense, but just wait and see still. But it should be cool. I just like new champs, man. It gives you something to learn, and hopefully it's a counter for something else, etc. I'm actually considering a generic form. I mean, Hulkbuster is garbage unduped, right? That is true. He gets a lot from his Sig ability. That is true. How do you feel about the MD change and how it will change and help the game? I like it. I'm a big fan. I think that for offense, it really doesn't change a whole lot. I think for defense, it makes Mystic defenders significantly weaker, which has kind of been the trend over time now. I mean, if you looked at it, like even before this change, you could have a 565 Dormammu boss with max Mystic Dispersion, and I'd solo him with Magic. So it wasn't even that big of a deal even before. And now you're seeing a lot of like tech defenders, mutant defenders, like Domino and skill defenders. So it's cool. I think it's a change for the best. I'm kind of disappointed it took as long as it did, but otherwise, yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good for the game. It's good for things to change too. You got 43 5 stars. That's good. That's a good number. That is a good number. You got 5 star Beardo 2 weeks ago. That's a pretty good pull. I have Beardo as a 4 star, but I've not got a chance to play with him very much. So I don't really know about him. Man, I'm seeing we're getting a little lag. There it goes, cleared up. Had horrible luck last month. The last 5 pulls are Colossus, Spider-Gwen 3 times, and Kamala Khan. Just threw up a little, but I have been there. Let me tell you, I mean, this is a little bit different just because the pool was so much smaller. But before they ever expanded it, and it was just the certain basic champs. I pulled Ant Man 3 times in a row, and that was horrible. Because you just want a new champ at that point because there was only what, like 16 or 20 in the crystal period, and there was like Magic and Star Lord. I still don't have Star Lord. Um, but yeah, to pull Ant Man 3 times in a row is gut wrenching because I was just trying to expand my roster, man. I wasn't even playing a whole lot, but eh, you keep going, you keep going. Then once I got Elder Bane, I do Blade and got a Modoc. Oh, good for you, man. That is awesome. I've never pulled Blade from a crystal. Not like a 5-star crystal. I got them from the Fagumps, the Fagumska. All right, I got this guy, her, and him. Okay, we're gonna start filtering in my rank twos now to make sure. I want to try to give you guys an opportunity to win here. What do we got? Nope, just one. Boo. Am I coming down with a cold? No. Sometimes when I talk a lot, my voice, I need a drink of water, or I've had a little cough or something. I don't think I am. My dog has been coughing up blood a little bit lately, so I'm hoping that he didn't give me tuberculosis. That's it, tuberculosis. Took him to the doctor. They said it's probably just bronchitis or something. Gave me steroids. But he's 15, so I mean he's getting old. How many businesses do I have? Three. My wife is self-employed as well. Cosmic ISO, but it'll get there soon. Dude, yeah, I don't know. I haven't ran out of ISO in a long time. A long time. But I play a lot of arena too, man. And a lot of my champs, when well, the 95% are probably duplicates. Uh, and then I get a lot of max signature ability crystals. Like all my 2 stars have been maxed for a long time, so those are double shards, and most of my 3 stars are maxed. So that's double shards, which adds up to more 4 stars, etc. I like my rank 4 5-star dupe sentinel. Yeah, Mino, he's a great champ. I was on the fence with him at first, but then I started playing with him and got a he's got high prestige too. I think pretty good prestige anyway. And then I was sold. Pulled Magneto 3 times in a row from first 5-star pool. Yep, that's enough to make you sick. Blade from 5-star. Cameron, if you pull Blade, would you send Kabam an email and have them remove him from your account? I don't think you should. I'm just wondering if you would. Panda Man Pete, what's up, brother? I would like to. I would like to see some of your ghost play over here in Four Loki. How's your prestige, man? Bring him over. Bring her over. Wait a minute, is she a robot? I know she's a villain, and she goes by she. Is it just because of her shape? I mean, is it a he? Is there somebody behind it? Is it a robot? I don't know anything about it, man. Don't know anything about it. When I took Medusa to 565 and Gwenpool and Ghost Rider 455, drained all your gold and ISO, and you've been recovering ever since. Yeah, I hear you. I had a bunch of gold crystals saved up, right? And then when the summoner advancement thing hit, I went from I was hovering around like 15 to 17 million to almost 23 million. I ranked up Storm yesterday, which is why I'm at 22 and a half. So it just keeps climbing, man. Like 80-40. Whew. Okay. I hope you get lucky and get some good pulls. Yeah, I think we'd like to see you around, man. Like see you around, but yeah, that's a tad on the low side. That's like Brian Grant low. We barely stomached that guy. Rapunzel. Emma's gonna raise that though. 90% sure I'm gonna rank 5 her. Sweet. How are you sitting on Catalyst? I mean, are you like ready to get someone up immediately? Ghost is a female. I guess you didn't watch the latest Ant-Man movie. Dude, I haven't seen. Let me tell you how bad my what I haven't seen and what I have seen. I have not seen Thor Ragnarok. I have not seen Avengers Infinity War. I'm trying to think. I watched most of Black Panther. I just yeah. I'm not good at keeping up with that stuff, man. I would like to see that stuff, but I have not seen it yet. I may have made a mistake. I just ranked 4 Domino instead of rank 5 in Corvus? Really? Well, if all you need is tier 2 alphas, I guess it depends on how fast you get them. But it's not the end of the world. It's not like you rank 5, those use up those tier 5 basics on accident. Want to have tier 5 basics, so it's going to be a bit, yeah, probably what, like a month? You get the next month event quest in and season rewards. Should be alright. At this point, no, I'm just pumped about having a new champ. Oh, okay, cool. You're talking about getting Blade, right? Command went full savage on him with some of the recent changes. That's true. That's true. Although Blade's attack and damage is just so great. I really like him. You see me. Well, you may not. You're not my BG or anything, but I don't actually use Blade in Alliance War. I use him in Alliance Quest just because he's so sustainable, and I don't have to spend items in AQ. I hate spending items in AQ. How high do I want people's prestige? As high as possible. Our thing that we have written on our home screen says 8,500, but it probably needs to be higher than that even. Yep, high as possible. High as possible. I'm 4 pass from 100% LOL. That'll put you at 12 T2A, but LOL is so fast with Ghost. That's awesome, because I did it with a rank 4 Gwenpool. So yeah, suck it. Oh yeah, the integral. What is for Loki's prestige? It's like 97.58, I think. Close to that. Average, anyway. 4 pass left on LOL. That's a good feeling though, man. I did 4 pass in 7 days, I think it was. I did 3 pass in 4 days, and then there was like a small break, and then I finished it out. So you can do it, and that's awesome that it's going that fast for you. It was super painful for me and expensive, because Gwenpool with a 550 Star Lord is what I did. Ugh, those days. I'm so glad they're far behind me. Scared about Labyrinth Electro. Don't have cover with Ghost. Yeah, man. But dude, Seaton did it with a 550 Gwenpool. I'm sure there's been people who have done it with like Archangel. Man, that should be one of your least concerns, I think. Did you see my LOL streams? I've gotten like notifications and stuff. I think I'm subbed. I'd have to double check. I think I've gotten notifications, but I've never been able to hop in. I spent so much time on people's LOL streams, like BGs and others, Grands, that I kind of burnt myself out on watching Labyrinth streams. And then I did 3 extra paths on my own. I streamed one of them, I think, and it just like I don't have any desire to go back in there. If it was like, well, at least not for like a Sig Stone, but if it was for like Labyrinth 2.0 or something, then yeah, we'll let's get it on. Running Suicides, Carmine? Yeah, dude, absolutely. Mastery resets are free, so if Void gets opened up, I'll pull them off, put them back on. Boom. Think yours over 9,500? That sounds right. That sounds right. Gotta go wife home date night. Mohammed, enjoy, man. Enjoy. Great seeing you live. Great chatting. Gotta go to bed. All right, Batman. Take care. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. I'm almost done. I've almost got my base, my 3 tier 1 alphas here. Game's kind of lagging on me a fuzz, so I don't know if it's combined with my phone is my internet connection too or what, but we are almost out of here. I've seen Archangels do Electro. It's terrible use. 550 Gwenpool if you don't have Blade, or Gwenpool as a 5-star. Yeah, that's probably true. But I mean, he did it. He did it with a 550 Gwenpool, so it can be done. No, I've never. J Skills. The only thing I ever spawned was the Adaptoid, or yeah, I think they're Adaptoids. They give the 1 Sig Stone. I've only ever seen like myth posts about people pulling crazy amounts of tier 1 alphas, or what are some of the other things, other shards or something like that. The other crazy stuff. That's the only thing I ever got was the six stone. Soloed 8 or 9 fights with your first run. Dude, my first run was with a Winter Soldier, and I didn't even have the extended enrage timer. It took me 8 revives to get through Red Hulk. Ugh. I've done I've done some free paths though with 565 blade, 455 Stark. I've done 3 free paths just with expiring, overflow items. So that was cool. But otherwise, yeah. Oh, Panaman Pete, yeah. It was super painful. I put up a few videos on it on my experience. Like just snippets talking about, different tactics for different fights and how Gwenpool was and everything, but it was pretty rough. Stark does make it look so easy. Uh innate 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 dislike Spike. I like all your vids. I don't understand. I'm lost. What do we got here? I think I'm going to be able to do a fight in AQ in a second. Got a couple energy. We've got Sentinel now. Iron Man was replaced with Sentinel. Fun times. Man, honestly, Ghost is one of those champs that like I don't even have. I don't think is a 3 star. I never pulled her. Didn't get her from FGMCs, none of that kind of stuff. I didn't grind from in any arena, so I know absolutely nothing about that champ except what I see in other people's play, and then fighting against her. Basically, how to avoid all of her specials and stuff. And that's it. We've had a few guys buy the new boost, the crystals, and man, they are like very not worth it. At first, I thought it was 120 units. You get 3 of them. I was like, okay, well, that's not a bad deal. But it turns out they're 120 a piece. And some of the guys opened them up, and they got like the boost you can get for 30 units. And it's like, yeah, nah, we're good. We are good on that. Some got some 20% boost, and some actually got the 3 minute boost. But I need to stack my loyalty up. I kind of made a mistake yesterday, and I went ham, and I spent all my loyalty on Mystic Cores instead of saving some of it because I didn't want to spend my units on those Mystic Cores to re-unlock Mystic Dispersion. Yep, shouldn't have done that. So now I'm loyalty broke. What the hell? Yes, I'm a noob. Busted. Some guys had to buy 'em, man. They wanted to see what they were all about. It's all good. Live and learn. Oh, this is going slow. I'm gonna have to restart my phone or something. I don't know if I can play AQ like this. Oh, I'm so close though to this final milestone. Tell you what, if I don't since I haven't pulled any of the natural trifectas here, we're gonna just we're gonna pick a random number right at the end of the stream anyway. Someone's getting something for all your patience. And oh yeah, man, if it's lagging on my end, it's probably lagging bad on yours. Got 500k from MD. Sweet. That's about what I got. No, no, no. That's not what I got. I got like 4,000 units. I got like 100,000 or something loyalty. Don't use mystics, so leave mystic dispersion lock. Yeah, man. If you don't use mystics, it's not worth it. Bought 3 mystic coils with loyalty and less with units. Now refund me collar tech and pure skill, and now we're talking. I've never invested too much into those 2 masteries, although I'm really curious about collar tech with some of the champs I run. Oh, MD4, yeah, I had it at 5, so that was a big thing. And I know that I wasn't patient enough to grind for units or loyalty to get it. I was like, nope, I'm gonna chuck down $100 and I'm gonna unlock it. That's all there is to it. I'm on my final fight. Come on, game. Yeah, I can't risk taking AQ like this. I'm gonna have to restart it here after the stream. All right, I'm almost out of champs anyway. This is perfect timing. Last go. Deathmatch. Nope. All right. Fair enough. Oh man, come on. There we go. I saw somebody. You're right. I do have exactly one Odin. Good catch. I saw somebody said that the overheating after this update, that their device was overheating a little bit. Has anybody else experienced anything like that? Mine's been fine. Mine was actually fine all through 19.0 and the issues. So, and I still don't. I think it's just partially like I'm streaming and playing at the same time. It's just taxing it a little bit too much. Collar Tech 4 with Ghost gives me a special 2 before they get their special 1. Damn. Since she gains power when they miss and you're at Sig 200. That's crazy. I wonder what Collar Tech 5 would be. That's awesome. Got Collar Tech solely for Starlord versus Labyrinth Magic. It works. I could get a 100-ish combo per revive with a 550. Okay, sweet. Little bit of lag and overheating, but not too bad. Nice. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, it's been surprisingly smooth. I don't even think I did see yesterday where people's games are like freezing up with like Vision and Thor Rags, and like I've had a few times where like arena fight fails to load or a quest fight fails to load, and I just restarted. It's no big deal. It just concerns me. Like I always make sure to like freshly restart my device and all that prior to any Alliance quest or Alliance war fights for sure. By elbow, you know where my face cam's at. It's up Cam's butt. Nice stream, B Manny. Hope to see you streaming more. Thanks, Integral. I'll see you around, buddy. I am on my last fight here. I'm gonna chuck away a energy refill to somebody, and we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna restart my phone. I'm gonna do some AQ. Maybe hit up my 4-star basic arena. Finish that grind up. Go over and head over to Cade's stream momentarily. Chill with him for a little bit. I don't know if I'll be up for BG or not, but I will. I'll try to if I can. Tamir Khan, hey, it has been a while. I was just thinking earlier, I was like, man, I think I want to fire up a stream tonight. But there we go. 25. It's done. In the bin. Sorted. Okay. Let me move my browser so I can see chat. I'm going to go to random number generator. Alright, let's see. Let me go to YouTube. See how many people are in here. Alright, 1 through 38. I'm going to hit it 3 times, and that's going to be the number. 1 through 38. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Place your guesses. Place your guesses. Left eyeball hurts for some reason. I've heard that jizz has that effect on people, so you might want to get that looked at. Got some units. Alright, I need a number, guys, between 1 and 38. First person that guesses it, I'm chucking an energy refill their way. They'll have to friend me in game, and you can stop right there. Mr. Buzzard, 728, is on it. It was 22. Alright, Buzzard, what is your in-game name, sir? I have friend requests turned off, so I have to, just, notifications hidden. But shoot me, let me know what your in-game name is. And I got an energy refill with your name on it. Maybe even a dual credit. You were like second off. That's good though, man. It's a good guess. Cameron, you were way off. Way the hell off. Can't obey by the rules. Let's see what we got going on here. Buzzard 728. Alright, Buzzard. Let me look you up real quick. Let's see. We go search. Buzzard. No space, right? Okay. 728. Dun, dun, dun. Are you Dr. Voodoo? Is this you? I assume you're Voodoo, since that's actually like Buzzard 728. No other nonsense. Add you as a friend right quick. But I appreciate everybody swinging by this evening, man. It was a lot of fun. I do miss these little streams. Getting to chat with you guys for a little bit. I just wish my internet was better. I'm a little bit limited. Like I use my data from my phone to stream. This does eat up quite a bit of my monthly allotment before they start to oh, what is it called? They speed ramp me. So I'll do this as often as I can. But I do appreciate everybody swinging by. Love you guys too. Fitz, Cam, Quick Shot, Travis, Black World, Albo, everybody's in here. Thanks again. I'm the other two also. They're alts. Okay, well, hang on. I'm going to fix you up right now. Where you at? Social contacts, Buzzard, gift, items. Chuck you one of these. And everybody needs a dual credit. All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all swinging by. Hopefully next time, well, let's just do it again. See you on the flip, man. All right, take care, everybody. Later.